Thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick-6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Keeps it moving. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Neighbors with a catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Again, right side to Tracy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They go right back to Tracy. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on. It turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
Tracy has the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Dragons will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give them a first down. Tight end going in motion here. Working inside the red zone. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And the Giants get it back after making their third first-half interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
This drive begins with a jet sweep. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Here's 2nd and 7. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Gets this to Johnson.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. QB sneak coming. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's caught, he found some space. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Catch made by Shipley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Great. Set. Hey, Tiger Hornet.
From the 37. They'll get this one to Watkins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be cut by Shipley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Brooklyn. It's the Giants in trouble. It's third real long here. Throwing now from the gun. This is complete to Neighbors. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Try left Yanni. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Dragons tie this game at 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Connects with Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Hurts looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, They can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Dragons take possession on his 13th INT of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
63.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
73. No touch.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Silver, set. No touch.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. Still has room inside the 15. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 34. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
They'll get this drive started.
63,
First and 10.
63. No touch. No touch.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior Here's second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. We're going for this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Dragons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Big gain downfield. And he's got enough to move the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3-and-out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3-and-out just devastating on that possession.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Dragons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
No touch that.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great, set.
Now they send their back in motion right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On fourth down, Hurts. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on fourth down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Here we go, set. 60 back.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best. Oh, look at this, they're faking it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
First and 10 now from the 30.
18, set.
Back to the air following the pick six. Has his man, it's Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's got him. That's Tracy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Dropping back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Quick pass left side. Hit some space around midfield. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They motion the tight end over. This is pulled in by McCall Hardman. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Working inside the red zone. And in, touchdown, New York. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Motioning the tight end now. And they pick him off again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Dragons capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Great.
On first down, Hurts makes the grab in bounds left side. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown. The Dragons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And no, they faked it. They got it. That's caught for 2. So the fake works out. They surprise them by adding 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds Johnson. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the gun, it's Tracy. He finds space into the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
A give to Shipley, running left. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Again, it's Shipley. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Dragons, well, they can probably just run away and hide. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Another one for Shipley. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go?
And they pick him off again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Dragons get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up. It just
pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's picked out by the Giants.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll throw it from his own end zone. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Try and push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dragons have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
He throws a bullet down the right. He's got it deep downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Shipley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Now at 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Touchdown! That one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers.